quite the view here. We got this, and we got this. Both Chargers. The man responsible for these, boom.
Dave Savaggio, Speedcore. Thanks for joining us.
These cars are something else. So I had a chance to see this on the showroom floor 2 years ago at SEMA, and it really created quite the buzz. Full carbon, what year is it, 1970?
It's 1970, yeah.
1970 Charger. So cool. So tell us about the body, the outside.
Yeah, so Tantrum, what do you say about Chargers, you know? They got a great shape. Bad guy always drives them in the movies. And basically this car is very muscular, 1650 horsepower, Mercury Marine engine, twin turbos, both of them 94 millimeter.
Wait a minute. 1600 horsepower?
Yeah, 1650 on race gas, 1350 on pump gas.
How many liters is this thing?
9 liters, 2 turbos,
What
94 millimeters. They'll put 3 of these in a boat and just wide open throttle for however long that they need to go. It doesn't brake. It's got tons of power, tons of torque.
So, make 1600 horsepower. How much weight did you actually get to take out of it by going all carbon body?
The Charger normally from the factory is about 4,400 pounds. So we only saved probably about 400 or 500 pounds on this one.
Only? That's a lot.
But 1650 horsepower made up for it. This was the example that they built Dom's Ice Charger out of. So our molds that we made for this car were used all in the Fast and Furious car for the Ice Charger. It's just kind of iconic. So
I really love the fade up here, that it kind of, you just want to show people that it's carbon fiber, but I mean, you also show that it's smooth like glass everywhere else. This is what I like about these guys. I don't even have to scumbag them. They just kind of suggest it right off the bat. So what are we gonna do here?
just a couple of burnouts.
The designer here.
Lyle Brummer, Speedcore designer.
So Lyle actually designed a lot of the elements on the 2 cars, right?
Correct.
But let's talk about the evolution. That's kind of why I wanted to pick your brain. I'm looking at it from the outside as a photographer. For example, the grille. Let's talk about the grille. Why this design?
This shape, the chevron shape, you'll see throughout the car. If you look at the transmission tunnel that goes all through the car, it maintains that shape, and that shape is to mimic a little bit what you see in carbon fiber.
Oh.
So we wanted to carry that through, to kind of tie all these shapes together.
So which part is billet though? You're saying the whole...
What you're touching right here, this is billet.
What? This whole piece?
This whole piece.
How's that even possible? It's such a big thing.
The trick is it's 2 flat pieces brought together at an angle.
So it looks so good.
Well, thank you.
You know what really stood out to me is this. Did you guys make that in-house too?
So this bright work is actually factory stuff.
Oh, really?
Yep. So
Wow.
it's just a matter of treatments on that. Glass is all flush mounted.
It's so subtle, you don't really notice it until you point it out. Like, it makes the car look so much better
Right.
without actually changing so much. With a build like this, you're using technology to your advantage. Like, this couldn't have been done even 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
You know, there's some technologies that we've used that are more accessible nowadays.
It's too easy for me to throw around the word perfection, you know, when it comes to cars. Like I always say, it could even be something ratty and falling apart and rusty, and I still think it's perfect.
Right.
Perfect for that application, or perfect for whatever they're trying to go for. But this, in the best sense, is perfect. And I'm actually glad that you guys went with the HRE wheels. I run a HRE on my car, and I had a chance to watch them actually make it in-house.
Yeah.
The amount of man hours that goes into just one wheel matches the way you guys do things at Speedcore.
Well, it's craft. We're using technology, but it's still craft work.
Right, very cool. Another question that I'm kind of curious about, like, how hard is it for you guys to actually continue the same direction of the weave throughout the whole car?
Yeah, that goes right back to the craft. First, you're going to look across the car, and when you lay carbon fiber into a mold, how that weave might deviate and distort, and that again takes that eye and that experience to
It's
look at
just crazy to me. Across panels,
Yeah.
from the hood to the fender to the door, is the same direction.
it. Yeah, if you could look at it as one continuous sheet, that's how it looks, and that's the craft to it. Okay.
Just beautiful. And that's why people think that this is just a wrap,
Yeah, that's
which it's not.
no, that
It's
is.
not a wrap.
I've had to answer that question many times. That no, it's not a wrap.
I had a chance to spend a lot of time with this car today, and there's just so many little details that absolutely blow my mind. You guys built this chassis yourself. You didn't go wider.
No,
you
it's the original wide body,
only
so
thing-
why make it wider?
Yeah, only thing you did was make it lower and functional, this low.
Yep.
Which is,
Stance is everything, right?
Yeah.
So
you guys really use 3D printing to your advantage on this car.
yeah, 3D printing, machining, and everything. So even though it doesn't look like it, just starting with the marker lights, yeah, that looks kind of like a 70 marker light, but this is really just CNC'd, and then it's 3D printed pockets that go in there. Made our own gas cap, that's all CNC'd, but we 3D print it first, you know. We do the CAD stuff, we check it out, make sure fitments are good, make any alterations.
How long did it actually take for you to build this car?
So this car was a working evolution. We started probably 2 years ago, and then within the last year we were like, okay, we got the chassis the way we wanted it, we got the cage, everything designed the way we wanted it, we made the proper molds.
I mean, like little details, for example, like this is raised. The fact that you guys went through this effort to make sure it's like the original.
It's all about the details, you know, that's where the devil is.
All right, speaking of devil, let's check out the motor. Wow. Just beautiful.
When we did the Mercury engine in Tantrum, it was good because it was a boat engine, and no one could say, hey, you put a Chevy motor into a Ford or a whatever. So this one we kept all Mopar. So it being the Demon engine was great, 3D printed, the air intake, turned up the boost, bigger injectors, did a whole dry sump, and this thing on the dyno, just under 1,000. We got some great craftsmen that just are really off the hook, so
Yeah.
really proud of these guys.
Very cool. Well, they built a beautiful car. Let's check out the interior. Everything's so premium. I mean, the fact that there's this carbon fiber strip just on the door handle, even the floor. I don't want to touch my shoes onto the floor. Like, I just want to hover. It's so plush. I mean, like, everything, it obviously has a banging sound system, right?
Yes.
Does it have AC?
It has AC, and everything works.
This is just your regular street car then. I mean,
Yeah, you can drive it every day. It doesn't overheat. It's serviceable.
I love that it has 29 miles.
Yeah.
When I got here, it was 27 and we put 2 miles on it.
Yeah. 2 good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 really good ones. To open the door, it's this button, right? So, and it makes such a cool sound too. It's like a bolt action rifle or something. Like it's so precise. If you're at SEMA, check it out at the McGuire's booth. This is something else. Like just to see it in person, it'll blow your mind. You guys keep building the coolest things, and I'll keep shooting them.
Yeah, that sounds great. Wait till next year. Yeah, we got more in the hopper.
What did you say it smells like?
I said it smells fast.
Oh.